What should we know about sugar, and what do most people not know about sugar? Well, we need to know that sugar is sugar is sugar is sugar. For instance, some people say, well, if it's natural sugar, whatever that means, that's different. Or that sugar in maple syrup is somehow different than sugar in honey that's different than cane sugar. What most people associate with sugar is actually sucrose, the combination of glucose and fructose. That's table sugar. Depending on where that sugar came from, you could have more glucose and less fructose, or more fructose and less glucose. For instance, high fructose corn syrup, as the name implies, has actually more fructose than glucose, somewhere between 55% and 45%, but it can actually go higher. What's really important is we used to think that fructose, fruit sugar, was actually harmless because it didn't raise insulin. But we now know that fructose compared to glucose is actually the troublemaker in sugars because it actually makes us gain weight, it increases our cholesterol, and produces more of a compound called uric acid in our blood, which is not good for you. So sugar is sugar is sugar is sugar, but where the sugar comes from makes a difference. In addition, there are healthy sugars like agave nectar, and agave nectar is mostly pure fructose. Sorry about that. So just because it came from a plant doesn't make it good for you. Keep that in mind. What is the difference between the sugar in fruit and the sugar in, say, a cookie? Well, remember, a cookie will have table sugar in it, which is half glucose and half fructose. On the other hand, the sugar in fruit is mostly fructose with a little bit of glucose thrown in. Now that is a subtle difference, but there's actually more fructose in fruit than, say, in a cookie. But there's an important difference. The sugar in fruit, as long as it's in that whole fruit, also comes with a generous helping of fiber, which will slow the digestion of that sugar in fruit. And so the sugar in a cookie, you're really going to mainline that into your body. But the sugar in fruit with the fiber will be slowly absorbed.